Welcome to the bold analysis. I want to start by saying that the Kenyan Constitution enshrined the right of assembly, the right to assembly and association and expression. And those rights were not limited to individuals that should enjoy them. It is not a favor that Kenya Kwanza administration is doing to Raila Odinga to allow Raila Odinga conduct any rally. Political rallies can be done by everyone. Raila Odinga deserves respect. Raila Odinga deserves some decency. There is no other way to explain it. Today, I want you to look at this photo. In this photo, Raila Odinga came off his car so that he would talk with the police to ask them why they had blocked his convoy. And he went and asked them why he blocked his convoy. This is what happened. Raila went to Narok and held and attended a Thanksgiving ceremony of one of the nominated ODM MCAs in one of the churches that place. Then when he left heading to Narok town, where he was going to hold some impromptu rally, a contingent of police officers from the Narok police station erected some barricades, and using the truck, the police truck there, they blocked his convoy. And the only point here, because when Raila went and asked them, they are saying they're blocking that convoy because of the huge procession. And you know, I'm like, are we in a banana republic? Which kind of a country do we have? You know, for a minute, let's just talk for a minute. We've had political rallies even in the past, even in the run-up to 2022 general election, where people had huge processions. And where, at what point is a procession outlawed? Let's not go far. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, has been visiting different areas in this country in events disguised as development tours but are just political rallies. Those political rallies, he's been making stopovers in the middle of crowded markets and addressing people. Are those processions outlawed? If the president is holding huge processions, then if there is a long Raila Odinga procession, while the other day they were crying in the media corridors, asking media houses to amplify the token of the increase, the token that government gave them, complaining that that increase was little. Why would you? And I want to say this. This issue has been trending for quite some time. And for the avoidance of doubt, I want to show you these two other videos. These two other photos. This photo of Raila being blocked is not new. I think this year, Raila has been blocked 3 times. Now that is the 4th time this year. Number one, the first one was he was heading to Kisumu. And it was, he was also going to address Raila there, I think. He was blocked, and if you look at this photo, he had to come off to ask the police why. Then, the other one was in Shakahola. He went in Shakahola and was also blocked. He was also blocked on his way somewhere in Shakahola. It didn't stop there, now Narok. So, is Raila outlawed? Is Raila not allowed to move around? This needs a little bit of logic. And it's very disappointing because if Raila Odinga with his political profile can be blocked, then how about the hustler? Must you choose places where leaders will be? Everyone else is campaigning, I think even to the worst of all, even when Uhuru Kenyatta had a political difference with Raila Odinga, it did get to this. This is what we call political pettiness. Eti procession, eti walikuwa wengi. Eti sasa walikuwa wengi, sasa they could go to Narok. And what's that? That's nonsense. Why is this going on? There is, number one, the police guys who are behind this blockage have been thrown under the bus because this issue has been trending and the Interior Ministry is yet to give a statement. I understand immediately they also realized that the Masai Mara University students were actually heading there. They were heading also to meet, they were also heading to that rally. The moment they realized Raila was in town, they were actually heading there. So it was already going to cause some commotion. But I can tell you, they've been thrown under the bus because the ministry has not given any statement about that. Not even Waziri. And we understood Raila might have really tried, they might have realized. And it was a trap because they wanted Raila to show anger and all that. But it didn't happen. And so, there was no roadblock there. It's a place that do not have a roadblock. So, is it about local politics? The leader, Kenta, who was hosting Raila there, Kenta had already reconciled with the governor. Number two, I saw the other photo the other day. I think Ladamo Kenya was away. Was it a meeting of Ladamo Kenya? I don't think so, because there is no election coming the other day. Now, if we are not even in an election mood, we are not into any election. There's no election coming anytime soon. And we're already seeing such. Honestly speaking, what should we expect? What should we expect when the political campaigns shall gain momentum? Because Raila is being blocked at a time no one seems to be campaigning. Actually, we're just going there to attend an event and just meet the people. Meet and greet. And meet and greet has been going on. Politicians have been doing it. Sometimes these are stray orders that might have come from some very dirty corners. Someone is just training Raila. Why is Raila being trained? Trailing Raila is going there, so I want to. But I want to tell you, this must be condemned. Yes, because it's about the rights of an individual. But I like the approach has taken, because I saw the Facebook page by Raila, and he has not mentioned about it. In fact, I said I had a very smooth ride, had a very smooth movement, I had a very good rally in Narok, and he has not mentioned about that blockade, but the media carried that story. He has decided not even to take that. There are three intentions of this outrageous move against Raila. There are three. Number one, remember, this is time at a time when there is bipartisan talks. There are some forces that are plotting a way to charge Raila Odinga against the state. The moment Raila is charged against the states, it will create some emotional warfare, and it's part of the plan to make Ruto backtrack on those talks, or rather to scatter those talks. Because I want to tell you this. There is one probability. If you look at Raila's body language when he was there, he was very calm. He didn't shout as many people would expect. He didn't say some very outrageous words against the state or anything. That was just collected. Just asked, I'm a prime minister. I was a prime minister. I'm a former prime minister in this country, and I'm a leader of a very huge caliber. Why am I being blocked? He just asked that. He did not go out of his way, because what someone would want is a situation where he attacks Ruto, attacks who. Then on that way, they will start trading words. And the vector is pointing as number two. Yes. It's pointing at, want to charge, Kasirike, say this, say that. And it's just talks. Remember the talks of ceasefire going on. Why would the state flare in political emotions? Any statement that will come, you will see those leaders. It's a very good bet. Rigathi Gachagua, the next speech will be talking about Raila Odinga, police officers. Who are you? You are just a senior citizen. You're just a normal citizen. You're not elected. Because someone was elected from a MP to deputy president, the country cannot breathe. There is a plot to charge Raila. And in fact, it's not even about, it's even Raila's constituency. Raila has a constituency. Yes. People would even think, when you block Raila, then trying to test, they're testing the clout. What is this political clout as we speak? If you block him, will people protest? What will happen? That's what people want. This is the provocation. Number two, there is also a plan to scuttle political escapades by the opposition wing. Remember, the state officials, the Kenya Kwanza team have been roaming all over, doing politics and campaigning about 2027. And when Raila went to Kampani, to Western, it was a counter plan. He also went to Narok. And what these people are doing is, it was a plan, number one, if you realize that Raila's convoy has been blocked. So maybe people are not going, because the intention is that when he's tagging along those people, he's carrying crowds going to Narok town. Then maybe people do not want those crowds, so that Raila, a photo emerges of Raila attracting a huge crowd in Narok. That's what people thought about. But scuttle political escapades by the opposition wing. And I think that's so wrong. Because there is a right even to political association. Number two, there have been an attempt by Kenya Kwanza to suppress the political profile of Raila Odinga. And I want to say and I repeat, you might put Raila and you might fight Raila for the next 4 years. Then it reaches the election time, Raila fails to vie. And then you get a new enemy that you've not been fighting. You get a new competitor. You might think Raila is your competitor for all that. Then by the time you get to 2027, you realize that Raila is your competitor, is not your competitor. There's been this deliberate effort, because imagine Raila has to then to leave his car, go and then a photo of him talking with some junior police officers there. Really. And I want to say something. I think to our security ranks, there's some orders that even if you're given, you must ask, what does the Constitution say? I know people may not have this audacity to say, but what does the Constitution say? It's not just about, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You also need to question, like, is this the right thing? I know that's not what politics, that's not what the leadership, that's not how governance works. But there's some things that even you yourself, you come home, mtoto wako akuone sasa uli block Raila sababu anaenda Narok, anashindwa, hey, what exactly is that? Even if people around you say, like, you blocked Raila's convoy, as in, is it illegal? There is absolutely nothing. Some of these things boils down to who is doing it. When a salary increment is done and it's 1,000, between 1,000 and 9,000, it will not know whether you are the person that blocked Raila's convoy or did some dirty job at the end of the state. I think we need to be a little bit civilized. This country has a constitution. The way other Kenyans, civil society organizations are coming out and saying, this is right, this is for us. I think even those in government, even the police officers, must also come and say, we have to defend a right. It's not just about being a choir master. Thank you.